right, everybody. Yes, 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 yes. All right, are you ready? All right, Jules, I see you over there. Zikalala, Jace. Come on. All right, a very warm welcome to everybody. This is the live trading room. What a pleasure. What a blessing being with you guys here this afternoon. We're streaming live from Johannesburg, Sandton. I'm Ashley Reeve, guys. Now, before we get started, remember the information we discuss in this video is opinion and should not be construed as advice in any way. I'm ready to get going. I hope you are. Brand new trading week, month of October. We've already hit the 14th. We're about to hit the 15th. That is the midway mark of the 10th month. Ladies and gentlemen, it's almost Christmas, yeah? Almost ready. Let's wait for those slow pokes to come online. Kile, I see you. Come on. All right. Hope you guys are doing well on your side. I'm doing fantastic, pretty sensible. We're floating somewhere in between, ladies and gentlemen. No high, no low, but we are balanced, yeah? I hope you guys are ready to get going. You know, it's really a pity that we don't have any U.S., reports coming out this week, ladies and gentlemen. Otherwise, it would have been a fantastic one here. We only have the Fed speech, or at least the Federal Chair, Jerome Powell, that will be pushing in later tonight at 7:20. That's South African time. Well, let's look at that economic calendar just to get some more context right there whilst we wait for the slow pokes. All right, so you can see there's our economic calendar at this point in time. You can see that Tuesday the 14th, guys, 6:20, we got the Federal Chair. Powell, I beg your pardon, I said 7, it's 6. And then we have the GBP at 7 p.m. I think I was referring to that one. Maybe somewhere in my mind it was there. But at 7 p.m. we got the Bank of England, their Governor Bailey. And so we want to obviously know what's happening with those speeches, guys. They give us direction on the monetary policy. They're letting us know about interest rates, obviously the state of inflation. And that's important for us as traders, right? Because if we know what's happening, then obviously we can adjust ourselves. And so you'll see even Thursday, we were supposed to have the core PPI month on month for the U.S., the core retail sales for the U.S. We were supposed to have unemployment claims, but you can see it's tentative. And what that means is due to the government shutdown, you can see there's a little, yellow, light yellow block there, or at least highlighted, terms and words there. The U.S. government data may be impacted by the shutdown, so tentative then means they are subject to being delayed. They may be revised, or there may be a cancellation. We're supposed to have the NFP as well, and obviously you guys know that did not happen. So we are looking at the charts here this afternoon. We're going to be looking at the technical side of the movement here because there's no fundamentals that's going to help push the charts in our direction. So we'll be going through a couple of charts here. Please send whatever you are looking at on the chat facility as well. Really, really good to be with you guys as always. I'm ready. I hope you are. I want to get this thing running. And also, remember, we will be looking at the minute frames. I'll be looking at scalping. I'm not going to be looking at swinging. If there is something that we can wait on for Thursday, I will let you know. But for now, I'm looking at the in and outs. I'm looking to get into the minutes. I'm looking to get out of the minutes. Remember, guys, it's not advice. You need to look at it and say, listen, Ash, this is something that you agree with or you do not agree with it. You got to make up your mind, ladies and gentlemen. So I invite you, please speak to your account manager, get into our classes. All you need to do is fund your account. That's the TNC, the term and condition. Fund your account so you can get into the classes and get competent, educated, obviously. All right, so you can make more informed decisions, yeah? Brother, I see it. All right, so USD Swiss franc. I got a lineup here, but I'm going to add to that USD Swiss franc. Some of the other guys, please add in what you're looking at. And also, whilst you have put that in place, please put there whatever you're looking at and then put in brackets. What are you doing? Are you buying? Are you selling? Let the guys know, because you want to give them as much, as much information as possible, all right? So put in there what you are trading in brackets. Are you buying? Are you selling? So the guys can see where your mind is at, all right? And then we'll do some analysis. I got that USD Swiss franc and the Ether or the Ethereum now. Also locked and loaded there. But we're going to start with, the front line here. We got the gold price obviously coming in here, ladies and gentlemen. I've got a couple of setups that I've done obviously prior to this, I've looked at it. But then there's others where I've not done anything. And I've done it specifically in that specific way because I want to do it with you live, right here, real time to see what's happening. All right. So some of them there is analysis, pre-analysis, and then there's some of them where there isn't. So we're going to be seeing what's happening. Yeah. All right. I'm seeing more come in. AUD Swiss franc. I think I have that one set. That one has pushed down below, anticipating a sell. Andrea, gold, Nino Jr. for a sell to buy. All right, a sell to buy. All right, so in on the sell and then buying later. CAD CHF looking for a buy over there. So we're going to get into these guys. We got some, some good time ahead. Let me just get that chart in there as well. And I'll be referring back to that chat facility. So make sure that you're interactive. When there's a question and I'm asking it, guys, please make sure that you answer promptly. We got quite a few guys, that is obviously locked and loaded in. I'm seeing Edgar there. GBP, JPY holding the sells. Let's get it. All right, and rule of thumb, ladies and gentlemen, whenever, as you do know, the moment I'm analyzing, by now you should know, when I say the words, let's get to work, there's going to be a bit of silence. All right, you hear the music pumping, yeah, but we're going to get to work. We're going to look at what's happening in the markets. We're going to look at the levels. And then once it's done, obviously, I'll then return with some audio there from letting you know. All right, so let's get into it. I'm going to start off with the gold price over here. All right, so from a much higher time frame, ladies and gentlemen, it is absolutely obvious that we are bullish. The gold has pushed up, created new highs over the 4,000 US dollars per ounce level. And what looks to be forming is a correction. We can see the start of the correction on the hour frame here. All right, when I say start, I'm referring to a follow through. Look at that long red candle over there. We're seeing a lower high that's developed in structure. We're now waiting, and I have the current levels available right now. I have the current of levels available right now. That is 4085.43. Please make a note of that. Oh no, that's 49. Apologies, it didn't go that high. 40 85, apologies, 4085.43. That's the area that I'm looking to beat. Now, family, I want you to listen very carefully. This will be batch number batch number 2. This will be guys that might want to enter after that specific break, all right? That's batches number 2. There is a batch 1, all right? Now, the batch 1 are the risky folks. The batch 1s are the guys that are willing to take it to the next level. Now, those guys that want to get in on an earlier entry would possibly want to do this zone here. I'm giving you the area and you can go and look at it and say, Ash, you know what? I'm loving batch 1, 411, 9.16. That's batch 1. Batch 2, more conservative, below 4085. I'm leaving that as is. All right? I'm leaving that as is because we're moving down the list. We are moving down the list, and then I will loop back to see where it is. All right? So let's now get to the silver. Silver, also looking at it on an hour time frame, ladies and gentlemen. It's all intraday levels I'm looking at. I'm not looking at the 12-hour. I'm not looking at the 8-hour. Yes, we can get our direction from there, but I'm not looking to enter into those specific zones. All right, I'm looking to use these shorter time frames for entries. So 50.533. Join the classes so you can get more insight on how Ash found and got to these levels. All right, that's not revealed here. And then obviously this becomes the area for guys to enter. Many guys will want to get out at this particular place. 48.669. Get into the classes so you can learn where we got the levels from, why the triangle is used, why rectangles are used, Need I say more? All right, so that is what we're looking at when it comes to silver. I told you I did some analysis, all right, on some of them, and others I didn't. At this point in time, when it comes to the dollar index, ladies and gentlemen, it's currently sitting at the 99.066 area. Now, from a daily perspective, it is bullish. But right now, the dollar right now is a little bit weak. Now, I have an area. If you are trading the dollar index below 99.032, I'm looking for more downside, which means the USD JPY drops here. Now, I'm going to speak slow here, guys. I'll go fast when I need to. But in this session, going to be a little bit slower because I want you to get this thing, all right? So 151.600 is the zone here. You can trade that using a 15-minute. You can go in with a 5-minute. You can get in with a 3-minute. It really doesn't matter. We're looking for a break below 151.600. That's the zone to beat. I'm monitoring it now on the hour frame, and I want to see if a wick, the moment I see a wick come down and push below the current area, I will automatically drop down to a lower time frame, because that's going to make sense that the lower time frames now close beneath. All right, and when it closes beneath, I'll be looking for some entries. This is a good trade for Ash. I'm looking to get into USD JPY, a good 93 pips there for me to grab. All right, that's the USD JPY. Tabang, I'm seeing that. Come on, babe. I don't know who. Maybe you're speaking to your girlfriend there, or you know. I've got a wife, Tabang. Yes, my ring. Tabang, I'm married. My love, if you're watching, I didn't say anything. All right, that's all Tabang. All right, are you guys ready to go to the next one? GBP USD and Euro USD, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. All right, now for this sucker, I'm using a 14-day period on the RSI. Why, Ash? Well, I'm trying to see if there's any divergence. Now, if you are joining us in the classes, then obviously you're going to have a bit more understanding about what that means. I am fully aware that there are traders here that understand divergence, but we also have beginners. Guys, we have a whole host, different types of people. So I'm speaking to everybody. We're looking for divergence here. We're looking to see if price could correct. Now, if you put on this line chart, you can clearly see that price has pushed beautifully along this support over here. It seems as the dollar weakens, we could get a push to the upside. Now, if that happens, you can see I've actually tapped out the 7-day movement of price, which has come down. I have a 14-day period and a 21. All right, this is bearish. However, I'm looking for a possible correction. Now, what I will be doing is the following. I have a low right there. I cannot use 21 or 14. I'm using the most recent. So 1.17, and I'm going to show you what I do. So there is divergence. All right, there is. Here we can see price coming down. Watch very carefully. There, price is coming down. But you'll see price here has straightened out. All right. So we're looking for a possible correction on the Euro USD. If the dollar continues to weaken, you'll notice I'm speaking slowly because I want everybody to get it. Now, I got the 7-day resistance, 1.17152. I may not necessarily take profits there. I may take profits at 1.16. So to get to that specific mark, I'm going to be using that as my high and this is my low. So I like to use the triangle because the triangle allows me to parameterize. I'm going to make that word up. I don't know if it even exists. It doesn't. Probably doesn't. I'm just making it up. Parameterize the movement of the price. Now, if this specific price right now breaks above this area over here, this becomes trade 2. So that Ash give it to you. Batch number ones will want to break there, 1.15, okay? That's batch 1. That's where guys are going to want to get in. Batch 2 will be above this area over here. Ash, how did you get these levels? Join the classes, ladies and gentlemen. All right? So, batch 1, 1.15927. Batch 2, hold on, let's make that more accurate, 1.16297. Now, if you're going to be taking batch 1, close above the triangle, which is a trend line, and the resistance all the way up to this area here is 122 points. From this specific 2 to there is 85 points. Now, please take note of the following. And I really need you to pay attention. Pay attention. Look, for the day, this is the only movement that the Euro USD has made. So we're expecting movement on the Euro USD. We just don't know when it's coming yet. That's why we're looking for closes. It's created a support, fair enough, but it's not enough. We still need it to break above. So I'm leaving that as is. Now remember, this is the hourly frame. If you look at it from a daily perspective, it's actually bearish. So essentially, this is the place that we anticipate the Euro USD to end up should we come further down with dollar strength. But if there's a correction, that is the place that we are looking to take it to. All right? So there's a two-fold view here. Either we're following dominant trend or we're still following dominant trend, but we are just recalculating for correction and then we come down later. All right? So we're going to wait and see what happens here. I'm going to leave it as is and we're going to wait for it. Okay? We're going to wait for it. All right, GBP USD. Guys, similar over here, all right? Daily frame is obviously bearish. We are bearish here, okay? Now, where price is, to this area over here, we're anticipating price to push to 1.31400. However, if price corrects, you will notice the following. Look. That area there, that's a key zone. How did I get it? Get into the classes. All right? That's a key zone. So what we do now, watch very, 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 very closely. From there to there. From there to there. I need a break. There's two areas here. Once again, one is over here. Two is over here. Ash, why are you giving different batch numbers? Because different traders have different trading accounts with different trading balances that have different risk appetites. And some don't have the same area or is attracted to the same area as others. So there's 1 and 2 if we get a correction. Now, if you look at the RSI on this one, we're seeing here, look at this. This is the GBP USD, Crypto Guru. This is the GBP USD, all right? Now, if you look at this, look at this. Let's look if there's any divergence. There is. The RSI is pushing up, but here we're pushing down. So there is divergence over here, all right? Now, if the divergence works out, closes above there, Pezulu to the upside, which is fantastic. That's money. But let me give you this now. Watch very carefully, please. Listen to what Ash has to say, because we're watching this on the hour frame. All right? We're watching this on the hour frame. Now, sometimes you have the false breakouts. Those false breakouts can really be a thorn in the flesh. All right? Listen carefully. You can see that an hour has come down and then the next hour has gone up. Let me say that again. Hour came down, closed, next one came up. This is all on the hour frame. It's in context to this frame. Now watch this. Here is a support line. Listen properly. You guys know where that's from, right? Need I say more? If a higher time frame closes beneath 1.32512, Pansi, we are following the higher time frame down to 1.31. Is everybody clear? Got it? Right now, we are contextually watching it on the hour frame. Specific there. So that means anything inside the hour frame, that means 30 minutes. I'm dropping gems here, guys. Listen. Anything inside the 1 hour, the 30, the 20, the 15, any of those, it's still in the hour, then the correction is still in play. But the moment the higher time frames close beneath, structure is broken, we go down. Pay attention to that. Write that down. You just got something for Mahala there, yeah? All right. That's GBP USD, Euro USD. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 assets we're looking at over there. Let's go to the guys that gave theirs in. Let's do them that favor. So GBP Yen from scratch. Let's go to work. right. So the GBP yen was holding sells. Edgar? Beautiful divergence right there. Beautiful divergence. Look at that. Are you with me? It's actually more so here. That's where the divergence really is. That's intact, okay? Are you with me there? Edgar, I need you to holler. All right? Let's go to work. Look at this. Look at this. Woo. Beautiful. Listen here. This is a setup. This is a setup. This is that honey that me and T was referring to. I said it, to some of the other guys as well. You know, when you have honey on your lips and you start licking those lips, I'm telling you, it's sweet. 201.327. All right? Beautiful, beautiful move. 162 points. Oh, my word. Absolutely stunning. You see, you need to get to the place where you see this thing as a Picasso, as a what do you call that woman? I can't remember her name now. Mona Lisa. You got to start seeing it as a Mona Lisa. Yeah? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful push. We need a break. We're monitoring it on the hour frame. All right, Edgar, got you there, buddy. Come on. All right, Cat CHF, let's go to work. Notice what I'm doing. I'm contracting my charts because I'm trying to see what's going on, all right? What was the CAD CHF buy? Okay, you were looking at the buys here, all right. Is it going down? Hey! Guys, whoever is in batch number 1, if you're in here, the 5-minute close beneath, you gotta choose, are you in or out? You gotta choose it. Are you in or out? Batch number 1s, where you at? Batch number 1s, where you at? Quickly, type 1, type 1, type 1, type 1. Come on. We'll get back to CAD CHF. Let's handle our business, yeah? All right, who's in ones? Who's in ones? Quickly, guys, quickly, guys, quickly, guys. In the chat facility, real quickly. Who's in one? Who's in one? Who's in one? Quickly. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Pansy! I'm waiting for the ones there. Let me refresh here. If you win one, you should be in money right now. If you win one, you should have money right now. Below 4119.16. All right, so Cat CHF, Shira. All right, I see the one there. All right, Keela, there we go, there we go. Cat CHF. We're waiting for it. We got silver still to come. Remember, guys, it's in and out. Once you've made profits and you are happy, you can exit the market. Please do not feel compelled that you need to hold it. You can get out, wait, get in again. Don't forget, you're scalping, it's in and out. So whatever people say out there, you got to wait, hold. No. You're extracting cash right now. You don't have to wait. Once you're in and you've made your profit, you can get out. Nothing wrong with that. No advice to anyone. Price is moving down. The likelihood of price dropping is very high. The probability of price dropping is very high based on the fact that the dollar index is pushing down. We're seeing a structural correction that is happening and it's filtering through. That's what's happening. So guys, please, Ash T is not going to tell you sell or buy. We give you context. You still got to pull the trigger. By law, it is required of us not to give advice. By law. All right, GBP Yen, it's all lining up as well. GBP Yen, Edgar, it's all lining up there as well. Cat CHF, little bit slow this one. Let's wait for it, all right? Jace, whilst we're waiting for gold and for silver, and look, I'm liking the silver. I want to push in on silver. I want to push in on silver and USD JPY. Those are two that Ash is going to climb into. The gold price, I should have gotten in at that 5-minute candle. I did not. All right, so Ethereum. Let's quickly have a look. Let's go to work here, yeah? All right, so we are definitely bearish over here. We are definitely bearish over here. There's a bearish structure that's formed. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Let's just look at the... Let's look at the oscillator. You can use the stochastic too, guys. I'm just using this for the ease of... for the ease of information, okay? All right, so look at that. You see that? Are we together? And then look at this. So Jace, the structure is bearish, okay? It's bearish. Absolutely. Absolutely a stunner. It is a stunner. This is a stunner. You can either look at this area first. All right. Or you can look at that area. Let me just write them down so I can go back to the others, guys, because we want to see what's happening. 3405.71. Second zone. 95.33. All right, let's go back. All right, gold is still pushing, guys. Silver is looking good right now. All right, I'm loving it. USD JPY, bit of a correction there. Euro USD, nothing yet. GBP USD. So you see, now we need to be careful because GBP USD looks like it could be coming down and not doing the correction. So it looks like it's following gold now. Looks like it's following gold, all right? So there's gold, which means Euro USD could do the similar thing. The same thing. I beg your pardon. Let's wait. So I'm going to wait with GBP USD. Silver's looking good. Below 50.33 is looking very, very nice. Are you guys with me here? I hope you guys are tracking. All right, so the gold price is looking beautiful. Look at this. Absolutely stunning. GBP yen, I'm still waiting. CAD, CHF, I'll wait. Let's look at this USD Swiss franc, yeah? Woo. There's a slowdown. Let's go to work. All right, so just some notes on this one here. We are above a full trading cycle, okay? We are above. Look at this here. That was the resistance, and we've broken through. Do you see that? So what we're expecting now, there's two areas here. All right. There's many guys, what they're going to do right now is they'll short from here and they will take profits here because they're already in the downside. Then there are more guys, that's batch one. Then there's guys, they're going to take their profits here. But they'll only do that once price has dipped below 0.79844. Now, one of the things that you guys will pick up very quickly in our classes is that we are big on following structure. This trade you see here, all right, that trade, if anyone sells, it simply means that this trade is being taken out of structural development. So let's see what the RSI is showing us. The RSI is showing us that there is downside here. All right? It shows us that there is a resistance here. Absolutely. It's hit a resistance. So many guys are going to get in now because of the structure that it's to the downside, which will bring them to the zone here. But then there's guys that's following a plan. And their plan will be, I need a break and close beneath there. Guys, it's different for different people. We cannot compare what the next guy is going to do, all right? You need to decide it for yourself. Now, remember, this is on the merit that the US dollar is going to weaken, all right? That's what it's based on. But if you look at the daily frame, this over here is bullish. Why is it bullish? Because look at this. From there to there is down. But there to there is up. So this here is actually a support that's formed. We actually want to push to the upside. So guys will be trading a correction here. This will be a correction, not the dominant move. Please make a note of that. Make sure that you understand that specific point over there. That's very, very important. All right. So let's move back. Gold price still pushing down. If you in there, you should be having some profits. Silver, there seems to be a bit of a rejection here. Let's see if it, hold on, let's see. Let me put my candle timer on here so we can see it for all it's worth. 1 minute left for the 3 minute. And then if you're trading a 5 minute, you got also a minute. If you're trading a 15 minute, you got just under 2. So I'd be taking the 15 minute time frame here. Couple of seconds left. Come on. Silver, push for daddy, go down. Just close beneath there for dad. Come on. Let's see. 38 seconds. 37, 36, 35. Be careful now, guys. If the silver rejects, the gold could reject. So some guys will take their profits. Okay? If the silver rejects, the gold could reject. So if you're in profits, you might want to trail it, yeah? You might want to trail it if there's a rejection. Five, 3, 2. It's closing right there. All right, so it closed, it rejected. Watch the gold. I said to you, watch the gold now, all right? We may be going back up, so you want to trail it. USD JPY, I'm leaving it. Look at that. Euro USD. Yep. Look at that. Dominant trend looks like the order of the day. We're following pure technicals here now, guys. Pure technicals. On the 4-hour time frame, I've got 14 minutes left. Now, if in 14 minutes price closes beneath there, I'll be looking for shorts. I'll be looking for shorts in the GBP USD. All right? The same here. If in 14 minutes price pushes and closes beneath, I'll be looking for shorts. USD JPY, you can see it's looking different here, yeah? So if in 14 it's going to be 13, the 4-hour time frame closes above, I will be looking for longs instead. So I'm watching. Watch, I've got gold on the radar. I told you, look at that. So you should be trailing now. Silver has stood still at that support. So what's giving us action here right now, all right, is gold, silver, GBP USD. Those are the three. That rhymes. All right, gold, silver, GBP. Those are the three. And then we got GBP yen here as well. So those four is giving us action right now. CAD CHF nothing. Ether nothing right now. But for the guys like Jace, we're still coming down, my friend. Look at USD Swiss franc. Like I said, dominant trend. We might be pushing up here now, all right? All right, so gold, the DXY is strengthening right now. The DXY is strengthening. That means gold should be coming down, silver should be coming down, GBP USD should be coming down, all right? Let's wait. Yes, come on, silver. Come on, silver. To us. All right, so with silver, I'm going to be waiting for a 5-minute frame here. I got 1 minute left. I got 1 minute, well, actually 2 minutes, just under 2. So if this 5-minute closes beneath here now, I'm going to enter silver. I'm going in with a shorter time frame. GBP USD is at that support, man. It's sitting right there. 11 minutes to go for that 4-hour time frame. If it closes like this, then it's breaking structure. All right, so we're waiting, guys. It's a waiting game. There we go. We're beneath it now. Look at that. 11 minutes left. We're waiting. GBP yen standing still at 201.327, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. All right, come on, gold. We're digging deep today. We're digging deep today. Come on, all you gold diggers. If all of you got into batch number 1, ladies and gentlemen, you should be experiencing those blues now. You should be. You should be. Come on, silver. Come on, silver. GBP USD is below. Euro USD, no show. So it's gold, it's silver, it's GBP USD, and maybe GBP yen. We're waiting, but these three in front, they're the front runners here. Listen, Yashira, did you at least close in profits, my friend? Come on. At least you close in profits, my friend. Don't despise humble beginnings. Come on. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's it. That's it. All right, silver didn't give me the close I needed. I'm waiting again. Another 4 minutes, guys. Whoever told you trading has to be rushed, they lied. This is a patience kind of a thing. You gotta wait it out. You gotta wait that setup out. I got another 4 minutes and 29 seconds. Come on. Gold is still going down. Pansy. Yes. GBP USD. All right. So what I'm gonna do here now, I'm getting into this sucker. No, Jace. I got my Gaviscon right here, buddy. I'm waiting for my 5 minutes on the GBP USD. If we're following the dominant trend, I'm ready. If we go for the correction, I'm ready. Either way, I'm ready. Is there anyone else that's still in profits with the gold? See that silver? I'm waiting. 3 minutes left. Come on. Guys, quick note. Gold, what seems to be happening, watch. Those candles are getting shorter. Pay attention. They're getting shorter. Pay attention. So look at this. For us to continue going down here with gold, we need to break. You see this? We need to break here. We need to break. Now, what can happen is if price reverses and goes up, all your profits are gone. Trail it. Trail it. Trail it. Trail it. Trail it. Because this is an area of slowdown. There's exhaustion here. So make sure you trail so you walk away with something. If we get a candle that closes above there, if we get a candle above there, we could be going up again first. So trail it and make some cash. Make some cash. Look at silver now, front running. That's why I didn't get in. GBP USD, I'm waiting. GBP yen, I'm waiting. All right, so USD Swiss franc, I'm waiting. So guys, if you're in gold, those profits, there's nothing wrong with taking your profits. Nothing wrong with taking your profits. Silver has gone back in again. Exhaustion. Pay attention. GBP USD, look at that. It's rejecting there. So if you've managed to make some cash on gold, you got to give yourself a pat on the back. You had some movement to the downside. If we break this area now, we go down further, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah? I'm waiting. Looks like we're breaking it. This is brilliant. Yes, 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 yes. Come on. So we're still bearish. We're just waiting for that break of that area, that structure. We just need it to break. Look at that. See that? We need that to break. Exhaustion, exhaustion. If it doesn't break there, we push up. Six minutes left. Come on. Is the continuation here or not? Look, 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 look. This is a 3-minute. If we get a candle above here, price goes up, there's buys here now. We shift. You see, one of the things you're going to learn in our training, you got to learn to adapt. Right now, we are still bearish. But anything above this area here, we go up. Right now, it looks like it wants to continue to the downside, but we got to wait for it. We got to wait for it. Look at GBP USD. Look at silver. Let me zoom in here. Let me zoom in. Look at that. So what's important is the red line here at 50.486. We need a break below that area over there, yeah? Five minutes left. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. All right, so guys, this thing looks like it could be turning, all right? So if you're in, please make note of that. If you're in and you are in profits, it's good. Let's try and see what's happening here. All right, so the RSI showing us no divergence. All right, so it looks like we're still going down here. All right, all right, all right. Look at that sharp correction here. So we are still on track here, looks like it. All right, let's look at the silver price as well on the minute frame to see if there's anything there that we're missing. Looks like we're still on track. Beautiful. Look for the divergence. All right, so this one also still looks like we are on track. We're on track here still. That's great. On the 1 minute, if you go to the higher time frames, there is a support that has been found there. Look at the support. How do I know there's a support? Look there. And look at that. So be careful here, you see? Ooh, so the divergence is coming on the 3, is it the 3 minute? Take that off. Okay, this one still looks pretty bearish over here. We still all right. The silver, I'm a bit concerned about that one. I'm not going to enter now. The gold price, we are still, but trail it, all right? Don't forget, please trail it. Trail it. We are still bearish here. We're still very much bearish. Hope you guys can see what I'm doing here. I'm putting the 50 in. I want to see if we go above. We're still below. We're still below. It's still bearish. We're still below the 50. We're still bearish. Continuation. Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. So guys, GBP yen, nothing there. CAD CHF, nothing. Ether, nothing. USD Swiss franc, nothing there. S&P is just really standing still in that range over there. NAS is standing still in that range over there. Euro USD standing still there. USD JPY standing still. So it's really the gold right now, bearish still. Silver, we're waiting. GBP USD, nothing yet, so it's gold. Gold is, there we go. There we go. There we go. Look at that gold now. Look at that. It is outside of the structure. Let's see, there's a continuation now. Let's see. Trail it, guys. Trail it. There's exhaustion here. Please trail it. Trail it. Now remember when we started out, I told the guys, if you are in batch number 1, you are going to be a little bit riskier. Down to 4085. Beneath 4085 is a beautiful push to the downside. This is a riskier area to be in. I'll say it again. This is a riskier area to be in because price has not given us a lower low yet. All right? That's a low, lower high. We want a lower low. So beneath there is a much more, less risky trade. I'll just put it like that to simplify it. This is a risky trade, but it is on point. Look at that, 4085. If you're still in gold and you're holding, you should be seeing some fantastic profits here now. All right, the silver at this point in time is not doing much. It's just still standing still over here, guys. Let me take that indicator off so you guys can see. All right, so we need a bit more movement from silver. All right, nothing yet. The gold price, absolutely stunning. GBP USD, I'm not going to touch that right now, guys. It is the gold price. It is the gold price. That's what's giving us the movement here in this specific session. All right, this has been the winner for us, the gold at this point in time. Euro USD, nothing. It is the gold price. There we go. All right, there we go. 4085 is the gold price to the downside. There we go. It's just hit 1 minute after 3, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, we have 2 trading rooms per week, Tuesdays, and we have one on Thursday. All right. Please make sure that you trail this, guys. Beautiful profits on the gold here. Notice you'll find that on the smaller, shorter time frames, exhaustion could be kicking in. So if we get price going back inside here, there could be a correction. That correction could take place now in the US market, or at least the session that opens at 3:30. All right, at 3:30. So far, so good. Price has managed to give us 129 points over there. That's the gold price, yeah? Next time on Thursday, ladies and gentlemen, please join us again at 2 o'clock. This time around, we had the gold price that gave us the move. The silver is still sitting at that specific support. GBP USD sitting at that support. GBP yen has not moved. USD JPY, nothing yet. Euro USD, nothing yet. All right. CAD CHF, nothing there yet. Ether, nothing. USD Swiss franc, nothing. It is the gold price. All right. See you guys on Thursday again for another trading room session. Hopefully, we're going to get some more movement on some more assets. This time around, it has just been gold. 129 points to the downside, below 4119. And now it looks like price has exhausted itself. See you guys once again Thursday, 2 o'clock. If you would like to open up an account with us, don't forget, visit www.tdmarkets.com. You can also email us at care@tdmarkets.com. Don't forget to trail, guys. Trail your stop. Trail your stop. Trail it. Ashley Reeve, I'm sounding out. Ciao, ciao.